I'm Evan Bordessa. I am an AFOL from Hawaii, one of the very few who I think is part of the community. But yeah, Brickworld is the event that I try to come to every year just because I know so many people that come to this event, and I've grown very close with a lot of them and have enjoyed spending time with them here. But as I fly 2,500 miles to get here, I can't bring too much. So this mock you see here, we've got Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy 2, which everybody likes. It's it's pretty posable. I'm a character builder for the majority of what I build. So getting a little bit of the character in there as well as posability and function is really important for me. And it's a lot of fun building with this guy because, like I said, he is fully posable, and I decided I wanted to do a little bit of a combo between him and the pistols because, I mean, it makes sense. He is actually 1-to-1 scale. So technically he's a replica of the character in the movie. And then also these pistols are in that same scale. So technically they work together in the same universe. Yeah, so the pistols don't have too many functions, but super simple. I wanted to kind of go for the sleek look that the guns have in the game, or in the game or the movie, and but I wanted to also keep the kind of the playability features. So they're super solid. You can swoosh them around and pew them, and because that's the main part. They're super fun, and there's 2 of them, so it's a lot of fun to dual wield guns. We all know that. But yeah, no, these are the first builds I've done in about 6 months. I've been a little bit in a bit of a dark age just due to work and everything, but it's been really fun getting back into the community and kind of bringing something that's current and fun to the show, and just seeing the reactions of people on the guns and on Groot has been fantastic. The amount of, oh my gosh, that's Groot! Ah! just the freakouts has been fantastic, and that's why we all come anyway. So it's a good time, and I'm really glad to be able to kind of bring joy to people through Lego in that way.
Yeah, that's really awesome. So when you were working on both the guns and Groot here, were you kind of looking at like still images from the movie, or how did you kind of use source material for that?
What I actually did for Groot is I pulled up pictures of, I think it was Funko. It was just a little model that I based the reference and scale off of. I found a scale that went with this Groot model, and it was a life-size replica. So I pretty much built it off of that model. So it's very similar in size. So I was able to pretty much replicate the size and proportions on Groot as a build. I was able to replicate the scaling and size and everything on that. And then these ones, I essentially found a picture of Star Lord online holding these, and then pulled up a picture of a Nerf gun variety of this because I believe they make a bright orange and yellow one. And then I just kind of scaled it with the hand that was in the picture just to kind of see how they would correlate to each other. And they kind of ended up working together in the same scale. And yeah, that's essentially my building process. I'm not one of those like super detailed people. It's just like, this looks good. I think we should go for this. Yeah. But yeah, no, they're fun. They're pretty solid, and you can play with them. That's the thing for me. Especially when you're building life size, it's really good to be able to move them around and have fun with them.
Yeah. Definitely. And with Groot here, you mentioned how posable it was. What's some of the challenges of building a figure like that when all this stuff can move around?
Building a figure like this, like you said, it is a challenge, but I've found that when building full-size figures like this, we have the mixel joints that work for smaller models, like some of the character builds you see on the far side. But then for this one, I had to go for the Bionicle, the ball joints, just because they've got more friction and more clutch and everything, because he's got kind of skinny little legs, so once you get up to the main torso and the arms, and the head is probably the heaviest part in the whole thing, it was really, really fragile and wobbly with the mixel joints as the ankles, which I should have used the big ball joints to start, but I had to go in and redesign the ankles just to make it stable so it could stand and I wouldn't have to worry about it falling over constantly.
Sounds good. Well, I think they turned out great, and I appreciate you taking the time to talk with me about it. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.